Yeah, it's your boy Kyle, the Kid and Mega the Boy. And this is the Vibe with Your Boys podcast, where vibes meet the culture. We're joined with our co-host Abby. What's going on, Abby?
Hi everyone, what's going on?
What's happening? Everything good?
You know, we got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah. Hopefully, I know your weekend was great. Your weekend always great. Weekend always great. I hope y'all have weekends as great as Abby. I want to have a weekend as great as Abby. But until then, I'll just be regular old me. Make everything been good.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
You seem energized.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, you do seem energized today.
I'm here.
That's what I'm talking about.
You glowing too? What's going on?
In case you haven't noticed,
nothing going on.
Next to Abby, we got 1TREKK. What's going on?
What's happening, man? Good to be here. It's 1TREKK, by the way.
1TREKK.
Yes, sir.
You 1,000 though.
Yeah, I'm 1,000.
That's real. 1TREKK. What's happening, my boy? How's everything?
Cooling, man.
Appreciate you for coming through. It's been in the making, so now we made it.
Yes, sir.
Most def. Hopefully y'all been paying attention to what's going on, and where should we start? We gonna start.
I don't know. Let Megan decide.
No.
I ain't gonna do that.
No.
We can start week. We can start week. We can do Summer Walker and then build it up. Yeah, we can start.
So with my Aries sister, let's get into it.
Slut.
She an Aries, and you an Aries.
Oh, that's what I mean. Y'all. Okay.
Oh.
That makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Unfortunately. Summer Walker and MEECH, man. Summer Walker and MEECH, they were going strong for a strong 6 months. You know, that's a long time on the internet. It might have been shorter than that, but that's a long time. About 6 months on the internet, you know. One thing I noticed about the women, like when I just happened to catch about their relationship, they kept saying, Summer don't get pregnant, this and that, because
she a professional.
Yeah,
she definitely professional.
Ever since she's been famous, she 2 for 2. 2 for 2 with the relationships and babies. So y'all was afraid this was gonna happen, and I think a couple months ago, there was a video of a girl wearing a Big Meech's chain, and she was standing strong. I appreciate that. I appreciate a woman that can stand behind her nigga back and not let the internet.
It was not Aries behavior.
Not let the internet, interfere. Mm-hmm. But this time, something broke the camel back.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a straw, a hoe, a cousin, but
I mean, bro said it was a cousin, so we just go.
Yeah,
come on,
cousin. But there was I guess a post put out that Summer Walker was single.
I love that.
And then followed by adoring camera footage of Little Meech help escorting a young lady into her apartment. And he was only in there for about 18 minutes?
Yeah, 18 minutes.
He was only in there for 18 minutes, according to the footage. Yeah. And he came out and said, I can't help my cousin with groceries. And then, the internet.
No groceries in sight.
He was holding something. When he came out, he wasn't holding that thing no more.
A fucking jacket?
You don't know what was under the jacket.
It could have been like a bottle or something. Somebody could say like it was a bottle.
Bro said he wanted to help his cousin out with the groceries.
Yeah.
Let it be like that. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
wow.
What
the proof you need?
That's what we doing today?
Bro.
Abby, what was your initial reaction when you saw that going down?
I just kept shaking my head.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, she's been too nice with him. From the moment somebody uploaded his chain. Yeah. From the moment somebody else uploaded a picture in his chain, it would have been up. About my feelings, I'm going dumb every time. So she's been too nice.
Not the excuse he used for that, though. I remember the excuse he said.
I remember the security guard.
He said the security guard sometimes be having the chain to hold, and he be letting to try to get clout off the BMF name. That's a legit excuse. You can't say nothing after that.
That is a legit excuse.
Yeah, anyways. No. She was too nice with him from the jump. From that initial situation, I would have been on his ass. Just left his ass alone. But helping your cousin with groceries? Really?
Can you prove that he wasn't?
But there's proof that he was. Yes!
There's no proof.
He literally had nothing in his hand.
All right, Abby, so what do you think? What do you think they did in those 18 minutes?
Bro, 18 minutes
let's
is
be for
enough
real.
for a quickie. 18 minutes.
She came out fully clothed.
Okay.
Abby,
that wasn't post fucking behavior when not bro.
Fully clothed?
No, bro. Like she walked out like that. She was just chilling, bro. Like that's not no post fucking mannerisms.
If she would have came back to the door with some shorts on or something like that, then like me and you would have like some understanding. TREKK, man, what you think, TREKK?
All I'm I'm gonna say, man, that ring shit is just too fucking exposing. Like it's showing too much. You know what I'm saying? It's invading.
If I'm Meech, I'm sending a goon to that bitch house. The one who exposed the ring camera. Yeah, I know he's there.
When you pull up on a female or anything like that, now you can just got them shits all on the fucking doors now. So if you got clout out here, you got status, it's gonna be tough for you to just, you know what I'm saying, get through situations like that. He could have been dead ass honest. But the footage.
It don't look good. It don't look good.
The fucking truth.
I just got caught doing some dumbass shit because of a ring camera.
So you can relate.
So you can relate.
I can definitely.
And you wasn't doing nothing wrong.
I wasn't doing nothing wrong.
Exactly.
So what's the point of this conversation now? What's the point of this conversation?
Get rid of that ring. It
wasn't even his ring. It was his neighbor.
Yeah, that's what happens.
But let's talk about not enough people talking about the neighbor from you.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta pull up.
What type of did you get a bag? Like were you able to sell this footage, or did you just put this shit out to be like a messy person? Like
definitely just to be messy.
But the thing about it is though, how much time did Meech visit his cousin's house for you to know like, okay, let me record this, or did you just happen to look back at the footage? Like,
you know, that's real. Cause like, why would you just randomly
check the footage? Meech must have been over to his cousin's house a few times. And like, okay, I'm gonna catch him one of these times and stuff like that and put it out.
Y'all sticking to the story that's his cousin?
Definitely. That's what he said.
We just had a whole episode about this. Why would a black man speak? Y'all don't believe him.
Yeah, like, gee, right.
Take his personal feelings.
You literally just said you had the same experience, but now he's a black man. We can't believe him.
Okay, they don't believe me either that I didn't do the shit that I'm being accused of doing.
So the bottom line is, we need to petition that fucking ring. That's the bottom line. Petition that shit.
Get rid of that shit.
Really, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't go nowhere. I ain't got no more privacy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Talking about my hair.
Yeah, them ring cameras got to go.
Fuck out of here.
Carly Russell, remember we was talking about it. She got caught on a ring camera.
When she was running.
They said she was perfectly fine, and as soon as she got closer to the house, she started running. She started running.
That idiot.
She got caught on a ring camera. Ring cameras, bro, they do a lot of damage to your story now.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them no more.
Hey, man, shout out Summer. But no, before we get off the topic though, Summer started to show out. She went out with Sexy Red, Sukiyana. She was out with
thugging with her round.
Saucy Santana. She was out there.
I love it.
Why do y'all women do that?
A bitch get cheated on.
She announced she's single one day, and 3 days later, maybe 3 days later, she was out acting like she wasn't in a relationship 4 days ago or some shit like that.
It don't matter. She not with the man no more, so who cares what she doing? She could be swinging from a ceiling fan. Who gives a fuck? She's single.
I just want to know.
And he been acting single anyway, so who cares?
I just want to know what happened to the social anxiety. I just want to know if does cheating cure it. That's all I want to know.
It went out the window. She became friends with Suki and Sexy Red, and social anxiety just went out the window.
I loved every minute of that.
I did too. Okay. Hello, left cheek, right cheek, do it all.
I didn't even watch the video. I just seen the still shot.
She was on her head.
Oh, she was showing up.
She was showing the fuck out.
Yeah,
Summer Walker's social anxiety. Ooh.
Yeah, weird.
I mean, and for her to be in the tabloids for a little while now about certain shit, like let the girl just have fun. Fuck it, you know what I mean?
I like that.
I salute that. I ain't really tripping off that.
And when Sexy Red was here, she said that Summer Walker she's really one of them girls she have fun, like down to earth, So, and shit, they showed it.
Yeah, she did say that.
But what I will say though is right, Abby, you say like after she ain't with that nigga no more, she can go out and have fun, right? Now, how often is it that when somebody break up one time, they just stay broken up, they don't get back together?
Yeah, because I double back a few times to make sure that this is really what we want to do.
But so if after
you part of the reassurance group, you want to reassure.
Make sure.
Okay. Okay, I respect it.
But if after we break up and you start acting an ass and everything like that, what about that gonna make me want to get back with you?
You don't have to. Like, fuck it, we don't have to do this.
Until you come back and be like, oh really, wow?
I'm a really wow ass bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what we talking about. They don't be thinking.
Like, I will double, triple, quadruple check. Like, are we really like done for real?
I mean, yeah. If you're gonna cross that line, you're gonna get out there and swim. They stay out there now.
Yeah.
So if Summer Walker was your girlfriend and y'all broke up,
I wouldn't break up with Summer Walker.
No.
It seemed like she broke up with him, to be honest.
Okay. And y'all parted ways, and she was outside hanging out. Would you want to go back and do that with her again?
I mean,
Being that she was on her head top?
She ain't really did nothing wrong. What she did?
You feel me?
Yeah,
we need to have him more often.
Nah, she go visit her. If she go visit her cousin, then now we gotta talk. That's a different talk.
I say, Summer, go visit your cousin. Help him with all the groceries, bitch.
It's all fun and games till BMF pull it back to door. then you start stuttering and shit like that and everything like that.
Ain't one locked up still. Ain't nobody scared.
But yeah, shout out Summer Walker, shout out Meech, man. He popped out too with somebody, licking his face and stuff like that. So they both just playing.
You see why people? Never mind.
See why people do what?
Yeah.
I used to do the same shit with my little females. Like, I'm gonna go tit for tat with you.
You want to show up? We gonna show up.
Yeah, I'm one of them. You going? I'm gonna do the same.
Why should he be the victim?
Right.
No, we both gonna be in this bitch hurting.
I'll keep my innocence for as long as I can. Once I don't give a fuck though, that's it. But I'll try to maintain my innocence as much as I can. Like, I'll be doing my thing on the side, but you just won't know. I'm gonna be crying to you and doing what I'm doing on the side.
No.
The biggest misunderstanding with that is that y'all be thinking that niggas don't be having feelings. Like, we don't be hurt.
Right, facts.
Y'all don't be having feelings.
Alright.
It's all funny games till we all crying together.
You know what I'm saying?
Have baby ever been crying so long you start crying with him and they all both just crying? That's gonna be y'all.
You be crying?
I have. With somebody I really love. But I ain't crying about every female now.
Yeah.
And we all got the special one now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real. That real.
Got the special one.
That real. Nah, this next thing, this past weekend, black people took a dub. No, too early, bro. What you doing, bro? Relax, bro. We ain't talking about that, bro.
What we ain't talking about? We want to talk about it. We want to talk about it. We already here.
Montgomery,
we already here.
We talking about Montgomery, bro. We talking about Alabama, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Nucky few buck, nigga. Yeah.
Nucky few buck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That song, whoever made that song, Montgomery Brawl.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That been fire.
Oh yeah. They was knucking and bucking. Black people took a dub, man.
Yeah.
Black people
what
took a dub.
happened? Because I was recovering from my weekend on Sunday when the brawl happened.
Uni weekend, but
so I don't know what. Really
so let me break it
that.
down to you and the people who may not have known as well. So in Montgomery, Alabama, they was at a dock, and like the river boats, the big boats that carry the people. They may go on a tour or something or whatever. They was coming in, but there was a smaller boat blocking them from coming in. So a security guard of the dock went over to the white people, like letting them know, like, yo, move this boat. We got a big boat coming in. Like, it's not supposed to be right here. So you see them going back and forth, a bunch of clapping, this and that, and then white people arguing back and forth. And then black people on the boat talking about, move that shit, move. Like, it's like amping up. And then next thing you know, some words must have been said. Security guy threw his hat all the way in the air. Like, when Bobby Shmurda threw his hat in the air and everything? Yeah, it was like that.
That was a bat signal.
Yeah.
That
must have been a call like,
yeah.
Type shit. And he started getting jumped by a bunch of white people. Yeah, he got towed up. And then as soon as he started getting jumped, an employee that was on the boat, the big river boat, he jumped in the water.
Started swimming.
Oh, yeah.
That's when the white people know they fucked up. When you see a black mother jump in the water, start swimming. Yeah.
Started swimming.
Yeah.
Depending on me though, bro would have been getting beat the fuck up because I can't
can't swim.
But,
You can't swim?
not about me right now. I'm just saying.
You're a little too tall for that.
Wasting height, ain't it?
Exactly.
Can't swim.
You got too much legs.
It's about to be part 2 of the Montgomery, Alabama Brawl. We want to get along. We about to be scrapping up in here.
That boy turned into Jermichael Phelps, man.
Yeah.
That boy, he said he needed to do a casting role for Aquaman.
The way swimming, yeah.
Yeah, so bro started swimming. The white people left, but the black people came. Now, where these black people came from, I don't know if they were family members, people that were just watching and seeing what was going down, but they pulled up and
got to work.
They got to work. Late women, men,
chairs.
Yeah, man, them chairs, they everywhere.
Pops had a whole chair out there.
Yeah.
But why he hit that lady with the chair like that? It was a lady that he hit, right?
I mean, it's context because white women were hitting black men and black women.
Oh, okay.
So who knows?
I haven't watched the whole.
Who knows what could have happened? She could have hit him at one point. She could have hit a wife or a sister at one point. But all I know is he hit one white man with the chair, and then he see her on the ground, and he, like he was playing WWE.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so
that little part reminded me of those games like at Chuck E. Cheese when you gotta like.
Oh, hit the heads that pop up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he playing whack-a-mole and shit. But now the discussion that came out after that was, of course, black people finally sticking together, because a lot of times us as black people, we got the mind my business type of thing, or that ain't got nothing to do with me. But then there was a sense of like, oh, did black people take it too far, like with the chair and everything? So, Abby, I know you said you didn't see it, but what was y'all initial reactions, TREKK and Mega?
They said, did black people take it too far?
Yeah, like with the chair and, everything like that.
Nigga, have you ever heard of slavery? What the fuck you talking about? I went in the fucking tie one of them to a boat and dragged that boat. That's what I wanted to do. Talking about we took it too far. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching it. And out of everything I've seen, the most important thing I've seen is, when you grew up in the hood, there's certain cues you see, like certain things you pay attention for. Right. When I was watching the video and I see a group of black people just skipping. Oh yeah, they just skipping. Yeah. Them boys is trying to save their energy for something. Them white people should have took off right there and then. Them boys still trying to fight. I'm watching that video. I'm like, bro, y'all just don't got no cues. Y'all don't got no common sense, bro. Cause y'all should have knew right there. But let's get out of here, bro. It's about to get real. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then when I seen bro swimming, I'm like, oh yeah, he about to do some damage. Yeah, he about to do some damage.
He had to get his breath.
Yeah. You seen that?
It was over with. He was dropping them like flies.
But that shit felt good, man. I was watching that video, bro. I couldn't stop smiling, bro. I felt like what they call it, not restitution.
Yeah.
The first part of restitution, man. That shit felt great, man. Reparations. There you go. Reparations.
Yeah. TREKK, how you was feeling when you guys saw everything?
Well, when I saw it on social media, I just kept seeing the fucking feed, and I'm like, damn, why this shit keep popping up on my timeline? So let me take some time out to watch it. And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, y'all motherfuckers gonna get what y'all asked for. You know what I'm saying? Because bro just doing his job at the end of the day. You feel me? Like y'all just out there to have a good time. He out there to make money. You know what I'm saying? So he got rules and things that he needs to follow to keep everybody safe, keep everybody in order to have a good time. And y'all just took it too far, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it looked like them white people was drunk, which they was. And they just thinking that was like a sign of like white privilege. Like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna park my boat here.
They thinking
I'm gonna do my thing. And then when y'all trying to come and jump this dude, you gonna see the real shit happen now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it was totally uncalled for. And y'all doing that shit in front of black people like this, just y'all land like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we all here together, we sharing this shit. So just, you know what I'm saying? Just vibe. Yeah. So ain't no one, the gloves is off now because y'all jumped them. So I don't give a fuck if chairs flying, bitches getting hit, mamas getting hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as it wasn't no kids and shit, like, you feel me? But hey, listen, bro, y'all started it, so they just came through and cleaned it up.
Sweeped up.
Yeah, I seen, and then with the guy with the chair, people saying like, damn, he had to do the chair. Now what I will say is, once you start swinging that chair, you should understand you probably going downtown. You probably going downtown with the handcuffs.
They looking for him though. I seen that they were looking for him to swing himself in.
I don't know if he ended up doing it, but what I will say, he didn't go too far, because if you see men fighting and you take it upon yourself to go ahead and in there and start hitting me in my face, or you may hit somebody else too, I don't care if you on the ground already done got beat up. I got this chair in my hand and you about to get some payback. Right. So I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like,
he was an old man too, ain't it?
Yeah, he's an older man.
What the fuck he gonna do?
He done been through some stuff.
Weapon, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. He probably sick of that shit. Like, look how long you been on this earth seeing that shit.
See all
type
of
shit. Alabama too.
Yeah.
They in Alabama too. They in the South. Like, they in the real South.
So man, I'm guarantee you, bro, every bit of 76. Real shit.
Done been through it.
Yeah, like, I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Motherfucker took a white chair at that too. You know what I mean?
Bro, and they said the guy who invented folded chairs was a black man. Yeah, and I'm like, bro, the irony in all this shit,
funny.
bro.
People gonna look into some shit.
And you know the name of the boat they was on?
What?
The Harriet.
The Harriet.
The Harriet. No, G said they said the name of the boat was the Harriet.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, bro, I was like, bro, like, come on, bro.
That's fucking hilarious. But I feel like it was a small dub for black people. I mean, a lot of time, especially on the internet, when we start talking about these like topics that divide black men, black women, it seemed like, damn, we no longer sit together. So it's like, just to see that, okay, we could come together for one occasion or whatever, and just like not let it be something that divides us, but bring us together. It was dope because people, if you watch the internet, it would be thinking that black men hate black women and black women hate black men. And I don't feel like it's really like that. It's just the internet that clouds shit. So, shout out to them.
I had asked you this, but who y'all think will win a race war, white or black people?
Next question, bro. You already know what it is. That shit
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But seeing that you said that, I saw some comments on that shit too. It's like, this is like organized chaos at its finest. People thinking that, these are like crisis actors going out there to just start up a race war between black and white people. What y'all think about that?
Nah. It's just a fuck around and find out moment.
I don't think it was that deep.
Yeah, I mean, not everything to me. Too many things are conspiracized.
Fuck around and find out was right.
Fuck around and find out moment. That's all it is, bro. Like, this could have happened anywhere. And I'm pretty sure certain things like this has happened and maybe hasn't gotten publicized, but it's simple as that.
Yeah, I don't think it's that deep.
Montgomery Brawl.
Hopefully those people are not able to face charges or serious charges. There's a lot of lawyers out there working for free for them right now. So people donating for possible bonds and stuff like that. So that's real.
That's just an eye opener, man. We tired of that shit, man. It's 2023, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Abide by the rules.
I need to watch the whole video.
No, for sure. Y'all go check the whole video out.
Check the song out too. That shit is on. I don't know what, bro. Instagram.
Montgomery Brawl song.
Montgomery Brawl, bro.
That shit. Yeah. He did his thing on that one.
Now, our last topic before we get into track. Mega, do you want to?
Nah, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, Mega, because you always got shit to say.
Yeah, go ahead. Introduce the topic.
I'm introduce it. Finally, after 3 years, it's been 3 years, dog. That's crazy.
2020. Since
the Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion incident, Tory Lanez has finally been sentenced to 10 years in state prison. As you're recording now, we just found out yesterday, so 10 years. And of course, like expected, the internet went into a blaze. Everybody had something to say about it. This is a long, drawn-out process, and 10 years. 10 years.
And before I get to my fuckery, this is you just talked about it, the divide. Mm-hmm. And I feel like from the very beginning, the people that was on Tory's side felt like he didn't do it. They rode it through all the way. And people that felt like Megan got shot, they rode through all the way. But really, if you really look at the case, it was so much more shit into this case.
There was so much inconsistencies and holes in the case.
All the way around. Like, this was in black and white, right? Mm-hmm. But here's how I feel about this case, though. And I feel like this for a while. And even when it first happened, I was telling you about it. I was like, bro, this case is a clear understanding of hoism at its worst. Just being hoes all around. On Tory's side and Megan's side. You're looking at Tory. Tory was greedy, bro, when it came to the situation that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, Megan put Tory together with her best friend, right? They're fucking around. Megan turned around and started fucking Tory behind her best friend back. They go to a party, now Tory there with the best friend and the girl that you fucking, and now you trying to fuck on Kylie. You know what I'm saying? They're just being pure greed and reckless. Like, sometimes niggas, you gotta know how to chill, bro. Just vibe.
Be off coke and drugs and all that.
Vibe though, bro. Sometimes you just gotta. You already 2 for 2 at the party. What else do you want? Like sweet, like comebacks, like swing the block around. Like, if you really want to, you know what I'm saying? He was greedy, but Megan, you a hoe. Megan is a hoe. Megan is a hoe, and you gonna throw that man life away because of your pride and ego. Because at the end of the day, the only reason Megan did what she did because Tory exposed her that night and made her look a certain way. And because you made me look a certain way, I'm going to throw your life away. And that's fucked up. Because if I feel like Tory didn't say, oh, we fucking to Kelsey, and they got into their little brawl, this wouldn't be going down like that.
And to add context, it was reported that from leaving Kylie's house on the way to wherever they were going, they got into an argument. And Meg was mad that Tory was in Kylie's face, which she caused a scene. They had to leave.
And Kelsey
was trying to figure out why Meg is so mad. And they started arguing, and Tory's like, oh, you're not a real friend because why you fucking me behind Kelsey back? And that's what you're referring to. And
Megan's looking like, oh, now you going to fuck me over? I'm going to fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? And you had said something before the podcast about the whole Tory and Travis Scott situation, if you want to elaborate on that.
Yeah, well, Trey, you want to speak on that?
Yeah, I mean, I followed that.
Yeah, that was some years ago.
Story, like, that Megan, Tory Lanez change story for a little bit, but I mean, a lot of shit wasn't just adding up. So I was like, you know, they both phenomenal artists. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really try to pick no sides on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever just makes sense for me makes sense for me. So I just kind of stopped watching that shit. But I just, like you were saying, like I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, Tory put himself in an unfortunate like situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really just have your cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying?
You can't hunt for everything.
Yeah,
like
you, know
you gotta know when to chill.
It's unfortunate because like 10 years, like right now, that's 10 years is a long time. That's like a decade.
That's 10
a decade.
summers, 10
like,
years
you know
away
what
from
I'm
your kid.
Right. And I just feel like from him being able to have the freedom getting off his label, him being the first artist to do the NFT shit, you know what I'm saying, selling so his fans can like, you know, make money, residual income off his album, get money together type shit. And then for him to have like the hottest like podcast during you know what I'm saying, the
quarantine.
COVID shit. Quarantine, like it was like, damn, bro, you on top of the world. Sometimes when you that high up and you so fast,
you feel invincible.
You feel and I just feel like that amount of status, like that was his peak at that particular moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
He was at his peak, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it got too much for him. So now you'll fuck around and start stepping on people's toes and just doing all that shit, and then you just set a trap for yourself, dog. And it's like it could have been avoided, bro. Like, what is he in jail for? Like, for pussy, bro? Like,
literally,
that's
jail for
pussy.
Damn. Like,
jail for pussy.
10 years for pussy.
But like I said, I ain't follow it all the way through.
Yeah.
And it's just unfortunate, but damn, dog, I ain't think it was gonna turn out that bad like that. Like,
that's horrible.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Abby, what was your thoughts when you saw the 10 years?
I was shook. I was like, oh shit. I was thinking like 4, 5, 10. This man has a kid. That's all I kept thinking about really was his jit. Like, damn, you really about to lose 10 years of your baby's life for bullshit? My thing on it though, I personally, like I was telling everybody, I don't think it's what he did. I think it's how he behaved after the fact. He kept taunting her, showing up to her performances as, you know, a featured artist on other people's set. Like, you kept doing shit to bully her pretty much. Like, she is a victim on the case, in my opinion, obviously.
Yeah, she was a victim on the case.
She was a victim, yeah.
So you're doing all this shit. You're talking shit about her, writing diss tracks. You know, like you kind of did this to yourself in a way. Like, 10 years is excessive. It is. I don't agree with it at all. Especially because her foot didn't get amputated. So to me, I feel like she could walk on it perfectly fine.
She was twerking like 2 weeks later.
Okay, but twerking is a spiritual thing. So
she's performing 2 weeks later.
It's a healing mechanism. Apparently.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You must have seen the same video.
Apparently.
But no, I do feel like that's really crazy and that's really sad. And I hope that the appeal turns out better, which I doubt it. Appeals are so hard to do.
And Abby, to add on to your point, now it's a couple ways to look at how Tory was acting throughout these last 3 years of how he was just like so kind of arrogant and things like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes, let's say, of course, he's going under that I didn't do this. Sometimes when you know you didn't do something, you have like an arrogance to you. It's like,
the truth gonna set me free.
Why should I have to be quiet? Or why should I have to do this? Like, I'm gonna get my truth out in the way that I think I can. Which is, either way, it's a mistake, especially when you're dealing with a criminal case, because literally anything you say can be used against you.
But people also don't understand that Tory is basically an immigrant. Like,
he's from Canada, yeah.
You know, you were on probation for some other shit.
He was already a felon, yeah.
And then, like, you're already a felony, so people aren't taking into consideration that all of that shit already adds up. For people that aren't familiar with the criminal system, everything adds up.
Yeah.
You look at everything from the past to now. Like, if the judge wanted to be nasty, shit from when he was 17.
It's a history.
Could have been brought up.
It's a credit score.
Exactly. It's looked at like a credit score. I feel like he probably scored more, and 10 was the minimum. Shit, he's lucky he wasn't in Broward. What was it, 20 in Broward, 25?
No.
So, I mean...
The unfortunate thing about this situation, and it's just the criminal system in general, the only way to beat the criminal system is to stay out of it. Once you're in that system, now you're at the mercies of the judge and people that may not be even be in the same situation or ever been in any situation that you're in to judge your life. And Tory, like, and I ain't gonna talk too much about it, but I'm like, but Tory, the whole thing he got locked up for and got charged for was shooting a gun in the air in a situation, right?
Reckless discharge of a gun.
And everybody got their theories.
With Megan
with Megan.
It's a reckless discharge of a gun, possession of a firearm illegally, and there was an assault charge as well.
And none of it was there, but assuming that he took the gun out of somebody's hand and shot it, try to unleash the bullets. Nigga, it's not a movie, bro. Like, there's other ways to get rid of bullets in the gun than shooting it up in the air.
Throw the fucking
What goes up, come down, and eventually, in this case, it went down on a donkey foot, and you know what I'm saying? Now you locked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just when you watch certain shit, bro, it's kind of like, bro, you got to be able to handle situations way better, bro.
But they was drunk. They was drunk off of who knows what, because they all do coke. I'm trying to tell you.
I feel like the judge and jury, like they look at, like I was saying, like the past events, like with Tory, with how he was getting into it, with like
even got into an August Alsina during that time.
So they look at all that shit. Like when you an artist like that, bro, or the rapper, that's why a lot of these rappers getting cased up like that and not beating these cases because these juries, these people sit at home and just look at all your YouTube footage.
And they don't know no better.
They don't. So they only gonna go off what you portray and what you sending out there. You
or
know
God
what I'm
forbid you got somebody on the jury stands that don't like you. So
but
it's playing it cool.
It's crazy. Like you said, once you get in that system, it's hard to get out.
So
it's just unfortunate, bro. But I ain't think it was that deep.
And to be real, like as a man, like when you are a man and there's two women and something like that go down, by default you kind of got to take the blame. Let's say, like, even if you didn't shoot her or it didn't go down how she exactly said, as a man, you're supposed to have more control over the situation. You had you had a security there too. So what was your security doing? What were you doing? Even if it went down how other people are saying that, oh, this person shot the gun, this person, whatever. He just played the situation so wrong.
But
and
like Abby said, it was drugs involved, alcohol. So,
but. That goes to what I was about to say now. Initially, they gave him a plea deal. I don't remember how long the plea deal was for. It might have been for 4 years maybe, but it was a plea deal.
He turned it down?
He turned it down.
I be trying to tell y'all, when people turn these plea deals down, look what happens.
But at the same time, when you know you didn't do something, sometimes you have an arrogance like, why am I doing 4 years? I didn't do anything. But it comes down to what they're charging you with. They didn't charge him with attempted murder. They didn't charge him with nothing crazy. They charged him for recklessly discharging a gun. An assault charge. As long as a bullet hit her, which a bullet fragment did hit her, she didn't get like shot through her foot, but a fragment did hit her.
The bullet came down and hit her,
She got hit for a reason. So if they charge you with recklessly discharging a gun, an assault charge because she got hit by a bullet, and having possession of a firearm as a felon, that's hard to beat. Those are like 3 very vague charges to where it's like, they don't have to necessarily prove 100% that the gun was in your hand. They just had to prove you had something to do with it or whatever. So,
I mean, you can't be around no guns anyway.
No.
Yeah, like, well, your security can have it.
Right.
Yeah.
But there was a gun in the car. It was hard to really point who had ownership of it. There was some residue things to where, like, he didn't have too much stuff on him, but I ain't trying to get into, like, all that. But, yeah, it's just tough. And lastly, before we get off the topic, to also state that he didn't really take this too serious. The lawyer he first hired.
Nigga hired me, man.
The lawyer he first hired.
That nigga hired me, man.
He basically hired Mega, like, or nigga off the street, or like, y'all know when Drewski do them skits?
He hired Drewski, bro.
He hired like a Drewski type nigga, bro. Like,
was it really that bad?
He was a personal injury attorney.
Well, I don't know what type of law he covered.
Man, I googled that shit, man. Personal injury, man. I went on that man website,
He probably had
man.
a little criminal, but I'm just saying the lawyer that he got was not a good lawyer because once he got found not guilty, he hired the real lawyers. He hired a lawyer that got Snoop Dogg off of the murder trial back in the 90s, and he also hired a lawyer that used to represent Suge Knight, that got Suge Knight out of a lot of trouble. So that means you could have been hired these lawyers, but because of your arrogance, you felt like, let me just pay this lawyer however less money. I know I didn't do it. I'm gonna get off.
And now look at you.
Nigga, you supposed to come with the big dogs from the jump.
From the beginning.
From the jump.
You going against the state of Cali.
Because when
you're going against the state of Cali, you're going against Rock Nation. Those are 2 like negatives right there, bro.
Because when the new lawyers got the case, he said like this case was handled wrong.
Poorly, yeah.
this case is handled poorly. So you spent more money after the case trying to appeal this, appeal that, when you could have spent that money from the beginning.
How long he been locked up?
He's
303 days.
Yeah, the end of last year, December last year.
Yeah, December last year. So, hey, man, I don't know.
Because that's another thing too. Like people understand it's not about innocent and being like innocence or guilty. That don't mean nothing.
It's about what you can prove.
It's what you can prove. So you got whoever got the better liar. That's all lawyers are. They're liars and they paint pictures. Whoever could paint the better picture is gonna win. And at the end of the day, he got me to paint the picture.
I was just jamming that on that album too.
Who Daystar?
Nah.
Playboy.
What was it? The Prom album.
Oh, Prom. Yeah.
But he made some. But he made some good.
That man,
I love Tory.
he dropped 3 back-to-back bangers after that shit happened.
He made some good music after that shit. But
I really do fuck with Tory. I hope everything turns out good.
yeah.
But you know, I am a woman's woman.
Yeah, I mean, shout out, man. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how her career is gonna look in the industry because
she'll have my listen, my stream all the time.
It's a lot of politics in the industry for sure, and I know like some people they may not say it publicly, but they may feel a certain type of way.
Now, a lot of celebrities aren't saying shit. Right now.
Man, the celebrities knew what happened from a while back. When you start seeing everybody, when it first happened, everybody said, fuck Tory, he shot her, whatever. And slowly people started listening to his music on stories.
Even LeBron was listening to it. LeBron posting that nigga music.
A couple weeks ago, maybe a little while back, Kylie was posted listening to a song, whatever the case may be.
Neil had said free Tory a few weeks ago.
They know what happened in the industry, bro.
Hey, man, apparently...
I think it's funny how Kylie Jenner wasn't in there at all.
Oh,
Think about Chris.
Yeah, you crazy.
Yeah,
one thing
crazy.
about Mama Chris.
Get them hooligans out of here, man.
But apparently in California, you got to serve at least 85% of your sentence.
Shit.
At least. So they said at minimum, he probably has like 7 years left. Maybe with some programs, I don't know how it goes. You could probably get it cut down.
Knocking down like 1 day for doing like 6 months.
So he in state or
he in state prison. So, hey man, shout out Tory.
Protect black man. That girl threw that man life away, man. He threw that man life away.
Shout out Megan. Shout out everybody. But time to get some other stuff, man. Trek, what's going on, man? What's happening? Got some new music on the way.
Yeah, man.
How you plan on closing off 2023?
I got a few mixtapes I'm getting ready to drop. You know what I'm saying? September and October, and I'm doing a joint project with my brother too, though. So got some of his unreleased music that we're gonna put out. You know what I'm saying? And actually, like, drop a solo album on him too. So it's like for the rest of this year, I'm just working heavily on this shit. Really putting my mind to it. I got into a real depression state. You know what I'm saying? When that whole shit just went down.
And just real quickly, for those who don't know, this Trek is the brother of B. Smith.
Yeah.
Talented artist out of Broward that recently passed last year. So you're speaking on that. You said what some of his unreleased music. You guys are gonna put out a solo project, and also as well you're gonna do something with it as well.
Yeah, solo. So you're gonna have a solo project and a joint project. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited for that. You know, it'll help me cope with the emotions that I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying, going into the rest of this year, because it happened. Like I first got the notion about like him being sick or whatever. It was like around this time. So I'm starting to rekindle those emotions. Like, you know what I'm saying, and try to just push through it. And the best therapy that I have right now is just to work on the music. You know what I'm saying?
Now, of course, we've been knowing B. Smith for his music for years now.
Yeah.
But when did you start getting into music? Like, when did you start taking a liking to it to actually start recording and everything? And
yeah, I mean, we always was around music growing up. You know what I'm saying? My mom was a singer in a band and my dad was a DJ.
Okay.
So we was always around it. And then I started recording a little bit before he actually started recording. So he was doing like the YouTube covers. So one of the YouTube covers was the biggest one he had was like The Sure Thing. So at that time, I was just fucking around with the shit. It was just something to do, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was in the street, you know what I'm saying, trapping, doing whatever. It's like, all right, I got downtime. Let me just go to the studio real quick. But I never really was taking it serious. And then I got on the road with him, seeing how the industry worked, how the business worked, you know what I'm saying, the do's and don'ts. And, and we were always like co-write songs and shit. But I never got to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm going to like take it upon myself to do some shit or put some shit out on my own, And at that time I was going by the artist name Trace. So I had a song out here in Broward that was real popular. It was called "I Like
That
You."
song was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was gas. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. Like I never really had 2 feet in with the shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I let a lot of other things just take control. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't disciplined enough.
Did his passing kind of like light a fire into you to take it serious?
Yeah,
You feel like
it definitely did, and it also let me know that, you know what I'm saying, time here is limited. You know what I'm saying? We all on borrowed time, and I never thought that I would see my brother, like, you know what I'm saying, go like before me. I was always the one to think like, you know what, I'm probably gonna leave this earth before my peers do, just so I don't have to deal with that type of emotion. You know what I'm saying? But once he passed, it was on some real shit. Like, damn, I ain't invincible. This shit can happen to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I think about death a lot more now than I do life. You know what I'm saying? And it may sound crazy, but I think about death a lot, so I show more appreciation for the things that I have in this time that I have right now. You know what I'm saying? They gear us and they program us to think about life all the time. So when you think about life, more life, you're thinking self. You can be more selfish, more arrogant, more egotistical. You know what I'm saying? Because you're thinking that, nah, this all me. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, you know what I'm saying, these things gonna outlive you. This computer, this car you drive, the house you stay in, the phone you got, it's gonna
can't take it with you.
You know what I'm saying? So what you do here, what you leave behind, is what's gonna make sure name live on. You know what I'm saying? In his case was music, and that's how I wanna go out as well. You know what I'm saying? With y'all boys, y'all got the podcast, y'all growing. I know y'all gonna jump into different other business ventures, but this is what you leave behind when you no longer here in the physical. You know what I'm saying? So it's been tough, though, but
That's for real.
Most def. Now, when it comes to you yourself, now navigating and trying to get back to like life after your brother's passing, how has it been like? Because of course, like you said, you're getting into music, but how's like, you know, going out now, you know, having fun? Like, how has that been like? What's that process been like?
Sometimes I feel like something missing a little bit, but the people, you know, my homies, my homegirls, they still show me love. You know what I'm saying? I still go out and still try to have a good time, you know, because life do go on. But it's a weird feeling because I went through that phase of, I'm never going to be out of the grieving phase because it's like, damn, like I was here for his whole life. I seen him grow up. That's my little brother. So, you know, I was here for his whole journey. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like I get my moments where I'm up, I'm down, I'm hot, I'm cold. But I done so much inner work within myself to understand how spirit work that I can still pick up on his energy. I can feel him when he walk in the room. I can hear him. You know what I'm saying? From the other side. It may sound kind of eerie, but it's facts. You know what I'm saying? So I can still even pick up on his scent. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that is helping me too. You know what I'm saying? To go through this process. Because I also got a nephew that I talk to every day, you know what I'm saying? For the most part. And, you know, we have a good relationship. So it's still like I have a responsibility. So he's still around in a sense. I just can't. It just feel like I ain't talked to him in the physical in a while.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the process it's tough, man. It's tough.
Any names for the projects yet?
The joint project, shout out to my homie Hollywood Road, Ridiculous Road. He from Broward County.
Ridiculous Road,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna call it Brotherly Love, but I was in the studio with him, and he was like, "Bro, I think you should like name it like My Brother and Me." You know what I'm saying? Like,
ooh, I like
My
that.
Brother and Me.
Yeah, I think it was coming off of that was like a show back in the '90s that was like, I don't know if it was on Nick at Night or something like that, but it was called like My Brother and Me. So I was like, oh, this shit sounds like a good idea because the music is fire. You know what I'm saying? So I just add my verses to the songs and whatnot, and just move on from there. But it's gonna be dope. Like I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I have that thirst and that passion for it, like more than ever now. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I don't do nothing with it, it's just gonna sit.
Oh God, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because no labels or nothing like that is like reaching out to try to, what's the next like thing? It ain't none of that. So it's on me. So I'm rising to the occasion for that responsibility, and I'm gonna make them proud with that.
With sometimes with posthumous music, there's like this thing of like kind of like would they want it this way? How would they want it, and everything like that. How are you and your team, like, as far as like handling certain stuff? Because I'm sure a lot of songs were done.
Yeah.
And some may not have been done, but like, how are you guys like handling everything and trying to figure that out?
Yeah, we've been on it. We've been on it. So the label, the independent label, because my brother before he passed, he was independent. So we're pushing Bloom the label. You know what I'm saying? So I'm co-owner of that. So now it's like, you know what I'm saying, just getting everything formatted to how we want it and have a good rollout to like distribute the music. So yeah. It's gonna be a little challenging because independent artists, you gotta use your own money. You gotta
everything.
Like,
you gotta put up everything.
But I feel like DistroKid, it really helps independent artists get on the map because they handle a lot of things for you. You know what I'm saying? By you just uploading on their site, and they'll push your music out to different platforms, such as Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, all of those outlets. So it takes a lot of pressure off.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So the most things that I gotta come out and do is just, promotion or, music videos and stuff like that. So just use my connections the best way possible and then go from there. But the music is very dope. So
we wait.
Is there any dancing songs on there?
Yeah.
He had the dancing tunes for sure.
We got romance, we got hood shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all you care about.
It's gonna really like inspired by.
If it's nothing I can't dance to, then
it's gonna be on some type of vibe like the joint project that we gonna do. It's gonna be on that vibe like that Her Loss vibe. Like, 21. I get the idea like that.
Oh, that's cute.
You know
dope.
I can't wait.
And also, Trey, you came bearing gifts.
Yeah.
Every show the camera, what's going on.
My brother made these. You know what I'm saying? This is his design right here.
For the princess.
And we got them on sale. We about to get and redistribute and set up like that. So
very dope.
Be able to purchase the hoodies very, very soon. So yeah.
Most
def. Well, Trek, appreciate you for joining us. We looking forward to the music that you got coming with B Smith. B Smith solo project as well.
Yeah.
Nothing but love and blessings, and can't wait to see what you got in store for 2023, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Let the people know where you can follow you and everything you got going on.
Get at me on Twitter or Instagram at 1TREKK. That's at the one sign, the number 1 TREKK. You know what I'm saying?
For sure,
we got to
for
do this again, so once it drops.
When everything most def. Yes, sir.
You gotta have a listening party.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're going to have all that. Come on now.
Most def. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It's Kyle the Kid, Mega the Boy, Abby, Trek, and we out.
Protect y'all feet, man.
Already.
Yes, sir.
Montgomery.